guys, welcome back to the channel. Carnage. What we're going to look at? We're going to look at Night Rain Porter from Oso. It is roasty, judicious, chewy, complex, robust, bold, creamy, immense. And it does not give the alcohol percent. It's from Oso, and all the bottle caps so far that I've had look like that. This is something that Christopher, along with company, brought with, and I'm going to open it with a bottle opener that Jolson brought. Jolson, it might be interesting right here. Or it might be non-eventful right here. Got a few of them pretty high in the air with it. It's got kind of a different... Okay, moving on. It's full disclosure. I think NIHAP had one. I believe I had all the rest. And there was one left, so here we are. I have already previously had this. But, I don't remember... yeah, we can do that since you know Christopher's all for that the light test. Firefly, low, medium. There you go. Fails on medium. It is a porter though. Has a chocolatey smell to it. Cheers. Now I might have to pick a really short opener song and not use any of the stuff that I like, because otherwise it'll be over 2 minutes, for God's sakes. Want to say thanks to everybody that was here. We had an awesome time, and a bunch of you brought a whole bunch of goodies. Jolson, I think his goal was like 3 months of brew reviews. plus Jolson gave me the cool opener, which is a better outside scenario. He also brought me some of these sweet and fiery fruit gushers. A sweet treat that packs some heat.
That is such fake news.
Hot mango.
You fake news.
Fiery peach.
Listen, you fake news. You fake news.
And spicy watermelon.
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
Tasted good though. Let's see. Then Jeremy and Caitlin just went over the top pretty much the entire time, but as far as some of the goodies go, you saw their video. 9 lines, stomp my flag and I'll stomp your ass. That's awesome. I really liked that shirt when I saw it, and they gave me one, so I'll proudly wear that shirt. And then I don't remember if I showed it or not. I got a couple of shirts in. This one says the Trump 45, because the 44 didn't work for the last 8 years. And the only thing obviously I'll wear it. The only thing is they put it on the back, and I don't mind things on the back of a shirt, but you'd think if they put it on the back, they'd add a little extra, kind of like the 9 line. They got the flag on the arm and says 9 line on it, and it's not gonna stop me from wearing it though. And Jolson, on top of the beer and all the other goodies, he gave me out of the tack pack the Switch View. It's that inexpensive, I think he said cheap, lever that you can put on your scope to make it easier to quickly turn the dial. Actually, as Jolson knows, I have one from this company now. I think, on every one of my rifles except for the JP that has a US Optics on it, and I have the one from US Optics on it. So, I mean, they're a cut to length. So, thanks, Jolson. That's cool. Let's see. Jeremy and Caitlin also brought me a batch of homemade hot salsa, and they got me a Gooseberry Falls State Park shot plus glass. That's cool. And I have a great big ass piece of smoked sockeye salmon upstairs that I will be partaking in when we're done. I didn't bring it down here because I didn't want to be a little salmon eating. Let's see, Jules, man, Jules, I love you, man. You're just a sweetheart. I told her we were just gonna keep her. She brought me a out of a collector's series shot glasses from Florida, and they're all, well, the cameras. The only chance I think I have of reading this is to maybe to make this work for us. Oh yeah, shit! I can actually read this. So, 2 of those. NIHAP got me the 4th edition of the Smith & Wesson catalog. Anything Smith & Wesson is in there. He was like throwing out numbers of Smith & Wessons and telling me to look it up. Or, for instance, variations on it. I have Ed's 4006. Such a beautiful gun. The 4006 TSW, and NIHAP has a 4006, and this one had whatever I did with it. This one came with the bobbed hammer, so it was flush with the back of the slide. And I have no plans on carrying this. This is an on-duty gun in the house, bedstand, next to me, in the drawer, under the cushion. You don't know where it's at, Smile Money. And because I don't want it as a carry gun, I wanted the hammer. So I ordered the hammer from Midway USA. It is a Smith & Wesson original part. And NIHAP gave me a hand putting it in. Yeah, I know, J-Dog, you're going to go, what a pussy, put mine in by myself. But J-Dog, if you did this right away, hats off to you, my friend. There's a total of 3 springs involved, 3 little arms, the sear, and the hammer, and 2 pins that you have to line up simultaneously to get this all back together. And I had a great plan. My plan was to slide the pin out by driving a punch through it, and I knew I would have to hang on to one side because I was going to slide the punch back out while I held down the ejector, and soon as the old hammer cleared, I was going to pull it out, put it back in, and push the punch back in, and then run the pin back in through it. Yeah, that didn't work, but again, I thank NIHAP for giving me a hand getting this together, even though he's the one that, he's the one that gives me the most amount of shit because I have to make things my way. Hey, but at least it still appears that Now, catalog-wise, if I looked up this particular serial number, I don't know if it would say that, yeah, you could have the option of the bobbed hammer, or blah, 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 or what. But our pistols are identical now. And I also put a brand new Smith & Wesson set of grips on it. And then I put the one that was on here on the 4043. So, I got it the way I like it. The only thing about this right now is it does, Smile Money, have the magazine disconnect. But the next time I go up to dead on, hopefully I can coordinate it with Dusty. He can remove it. I made an attempt. I took the screw out. I put penetrating oil under it and let it soak for a little while. Gave it a few smacks with the nylon punch, and I was just like, you know what, just forget about it. So, that's that. And Jolson added to my retro build, which has been in a stalemate now, by getting me an original Colt bayonet. Want to see it on my upper? I hope it works with my brake. Oh yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to I'll take there it goes. Yeah, this is kind of right now on permanent hold. I have thanks to Brian McCown, I have a Brownells Retro Gray lower. So Stalker Steve attempted to get me a gray upper, but they were sold out everywhere. So he said, why don't I just throw the money in your PayPal? The reason it's on indefinite hold is I cannot afford to buy a carry handle gray Brownells upper, and the money in my PayPal has been seized, and I know that they're going to take a percentage of the money out, and that money will have to go to, because of all you guys that were involved in Snowflake Melter, the money is owed to Mr. Holster. So unfortunately, the money that Stalker Steve gave me to get my upper is now gone. I think I have covered everything up to this point. So, oh, no. Now, I don't know if this was self-serving and the Crazy Scotsman sent this here, or Jolson, or who the hell sent this here, but after both Jolson and Crazy Scotsman were gone, I received this. I'm assuming it's Scotsman. He's probably upset because of the anybody that comes here, there's an Ireland sign when you enter the man cave. It's not fucking Zero Land. I don't care what she says. This is the man cave. So I think he wanted me to put this up here and get it officially moved to Scotland instead of Ireland. Crazy Scotsman was first. Crazy Scotsman saying whiskey. Crazy Scotsman saying, why is everyone so short? Well, maybe because the Crazy Scotsman is not. And as you saw from the video, or if you didn't, the Crazy Scotsman brought me a bottle of single malt Islay Scotch from Ardbeg, my personal favorite. Haven't had this in well over a year, and it is bottled in Scotland. And fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, it's down to right here. I will not be using that to toast anybody calling out a shot. But I will try this. You know what? I didn't even see this until I think most of us were well into feeling great the other night, and I don't know who brought this. Let us see how Jeremy and Caitlin's yeah, this was made by people that don't know what a shot is. And this is spelled incorrectly, so I know Scotsman definitely did not bring it. Single grain Irish whiskey, and I want to say a big thanks to everybody that was here to make it a fantastic time, and the time that we got to all spend together this year. And I know it probably was a little bit of a turn off for some of the real heavy hitters when it came to guns, and then it's always difficult to find time and the money to get here, the end of the top of the United States. But those that did, it was put aside as a special time to spend with Jules, and for us to talk about and to remember Ed. And most of that's what Christine's blog Spreaker show was all about, and it was fantastic. She basically sat everybody down with her, and we were to tell a story or something fun that we remembered or were able to spend time with Ed. So, and all you guys and some of you just went way above and beyond, like these two, Jeremy and Caitlin. I truly, from my heart, wish that we lived a lot closer, because you two are family, and I appreciate everything that you guys did. We tell you, Sunday night, if you want to Google it, the Vista Cruise, Duluth, Minnesota. We did the dinner cruise, and that boat, the trip actually took me on a path that, in the time that born and raised here, that I had never even done, and it was such a beautiful and relaxing evening. And the meal was okay, but the company was incredible. Not bad. I definitely can't complain, because I was saying that when I get the call outs on the whiskey, which is I just want to point out, is no guarantee I'm going to do it, depending on what else I have going on. But yeah, whoever brought that's pretty tasty. Clyde, second revolution. Clyde, the gayest brew review show ever. Oh my. Oh my. Gunwild, third. Ooh, stepping the shit up. Edited. Gunwild, does that mean that you saw that there was so few comments that you just hit period and hit send? Fortifying your position. and then come back and edit. Well, I guess you can hit 3 and then hit send. Poco Loco, someone tripped on a fan. Laugh out loud. Even without Joey. Poco Loco, that fart wasn't virgin. It happens. Joey, the Puzzle Palace is strong with you guys tonight. Joey, man, we missed you. I know your schedule sucks and there's zero opportunity with your job to sneak out, but yeah, you were missed. EMT Rail Fan, I'm sitting in the parking lot about ready to go into work, and as you're doing your shots for Justin and Ed, I will toast with my coffee. Cheers, fellows. Cheers, EMT Rail Fan, I appreciate it. Wade, gayness overload. Question, what about the new shirts? Winter is coming. As of right now, in order to do the run, I do not know that, and I appreciate everybody because I know basically almost all you guys wanted 1, 2, or more shirts. I don't think it's going to happen. And if it happened, it would absolutely have to just be a repop of the original. I don't get my hammers back, because we are talking about a completely different shirt, and the company already has the original, which I know you guys really wouldn't give a shit about. Maybe everybody that if we can make if it's possible, if it happens, maybe I'll just make sure that a silver Sharpie goes out with every shirt, and you can put the hammers in the proper position yourself. Bearded CB, top 20. Don't sell yourself short, Judge. Bearded CB, how many guys does it take to put Eric's panties on? Leaving that right there. Bearded CB, definitely great selection of intro and brew, babe. Thank you. Bearded CB, Scotsman's got class, Ardbeg whiskey, your fave. Yeah. Unfortunately, Brandon, Scotsman should live in a better area for alcohol, evidently, because I understand that Scotsman drove over an hour one way to buy that bottle. I drive 7 minutes. Right now, if he was here, he'd fucking hit me. Yeah, I just go over to I don't think Super One has Ardbeg, but I know, because that's where I started my trend off. I know Keyport does, and this the Ultimate 10-year is it's a little pricey. I mean, and then the fact that, I mean, just, you are right. Look at the class act that Scotsman is. He knew what I liked and gave up 2.5 hours of his life to go get it. On the other hand, he probably drove past Keyport on his way here. I'll stop. I'm done. EMT Rail Fan, Eric's queefage looks like a loose meat sandwich. That is very disturbing. Jolson, top 69, ladies, we need more cowbell and shots. Tardisius, I think I'm like 2 videos. I got my inbox down to, I think it was 45 unread messages on the ebomey side of it, and I know over the weekend I didn't do fuck all on the internet. The only thing I did on the internet was my show on Friday, participated in Christine's show on Saturday, and uploaded the brew review. That's it. I love you guys. You're why I come down here and even do this. When that stops, so will this. When it's no longer fun, I'm gone. I won't delete the channel. I'll just leave it up. But I'm only gonna do this as long as I'm having fun. And I miss when I'm not hanging out with you guys. But in all, I had some of the people I'm the closest to period here. And it was definitely an awesome time. Not much sleep, but definitely an awesome time. Saturday night, I think a handful of us went to sleep at 6:30, and we were up at 10 to go to breakfast. I think I ended up with 7 hours of sleep from Friday until Sunday. Hey, it's like me and Christopher say all the time, when we have the opportunity to get together, why fucking waste it sleeping? And Jolson switched out the fucking cowbell. Shots. Boom. Smile money. I would like to see CNN panel review this video and see how many times they were offended. Yeah. I like to see that too. Smile money. I would imagine Jolson would need a straitjacket to walk through a museum where you can't touch anything. Wow, Smile money. You are on a fucking roll. Smile money again, seriously. It is great to see everyone together making memories. I have to admit, Jules held it together a lot better than I thought she was going to. I didn't do so good starting off with my memories of Ed. It's he was just, when they say when they say they make something, and when it's perfect and you drop the mic and walk away and then break the mold, they did that with Ed. He was just so level-headed and loving, and such a friendly guy, and no matter how fucking pissed off I was or what I was talking about. I mean, I even asked Jules, did Ed, Ed get mad? I mean I've seen him sarcastic, but I've never seen, the closest I've seen Ed mad is he's got a few videos out there, just because it was personal. When those trolls, that one douchebag from Texas, I really do the worst case scenario in health for that particular individual. He's just anybody that would come over to a woman's channel and say the kind of stuff that he was saying. I truly wish death. I don't care what you say. Get some kind of a mask that slowly dissolves you from the inside, and then on your deathbed, I'll hire. Never mind. So, in that particular scenario, Ed had several times that he just put up videos just saying, you could see a certain level of anger, and you knew for Ed that was intense. But I don't know how many times I had something that was frustrating me or pissing me off, and Ed should have been like a negotiator for a police department or something. I bet you he could have talked everybody off of the ledge. He was just the most. When Cobra said #be like Ed, it could not have been more true. Sorry. Mike, Jason and Christopher, nice, cheers. And J-Dog. J-Dog was over there. Stephen Hobson led, a video full of dick chugs. And again, it's just another the showing of the power of what brings us together. Being passionate about the same thing, politics, guns, knives, whatever. You know, it's just like, J-Dog. Thanks. Unfortunately, thanks to things called work and and family, we don't get the chance to do as much. But still, to have someone like him, like-minded thinker, and it's like, he comes over here and we put shit together. He comes over here and gives me a hand. I mean, he'll do a brew review with me. He's not a huge drinker, and of course, he has to drive home. So I definitely don't want to see J-Dog doing a dick chug. Get Mike again. I'll drink it all for Justin. Yeah, if you were here, I'd just especially the whiskey, wherever that ended up. Oh, it's right here, Dickel. Mike, if you want to stop on up, first of all, I got your box. There was some threat about a couple of the things being consumed in there, but I talked them down. If you want to come up here, I'll get you a straw for the whiskey. Sharky from across the big pond. That's a sweet-ass Ardbeg gift right there. That should protect the old Chavez for at least half a year. I'm optimistic. Sharky, the problem is as a group, Christine wanted to do a toast to Ed. So as you can see, I think when the boys, when we were done doing the brewery review, we were like, what, 4 shots? 4 shots into this. Yeah, there's only half of it left, my friend, but as long as I have the Ardbeg, I will stay out of the Chavez. I tell you what, I'm, because I want to make sure that Chavez is here when we finally get the chance to shake hands and shoot guns and cook shit. I will personally, when that bottle of Ardbeg runs out, I'm going to get another one. And if it means putting off a gun part to keep that Chavez safe for you, that's the level of dedication that I have right now. If you were here, I think we should hug it out. Sharky again. Countdown to Chuck's demise is kinda grim. I'm in the black humor. This is my thing. Hashtag buy Chuck. Guess when win a prize. Sharky again. Hashtag be like Ed. Hashtag Justin's final mission. While sorting the barbecue, if keeping up, cheering and raising glasses, getting shit-faced a tad. Fuck me. Sausage and pork belly is still to go. Just halfway on the chicken drumlets. If you're cooking all that, oh man, I don't have dinner plans as of right now other than the salmon. Trust me, that's all I need. I carry one. In a really strange way, that man thong seems to be a good look for you. I am not sure what happened to that. I hope nothing bad. Steven, alone with company, talk about the mouthfeel. Super duper gay. Brian McCown. All that's missing is a sawed-off Irish with a big foam gun. That's going to be a nasty case of eye patch pink eye from Christine's banana hammock. Brian, I wish you were here. I really do wish you would have been able to make it. Probably my bad. You are very busy with work, trying to get back on track. I don't even know if you saw any of the times that we talked or mentioned it, but just so you know, where our love as a group, as a family, from me and Christine, you can always assume that our home is your home. So if you know something's going on, be here, my friend. Rich, Foomaster212. Looks like a full house. All kinds of freedom lovers you have there. Yes, sir. Rich again, that looks and sounds like a delicious brew. The Woot Stout is very good. I mean, it does have its shortcomings, but if you find it, you will not be disappointed. Little flying thing, die. Rich again. Almost had a tear seeing all of you awesome fellows hanging and drinking. I need to make it up there sometime. Love and respect to all of you. Rich, I know it's awesome when we can all get together as a group, but in a selfish kind of way, if you end up with a hole in your schedule and can find the time to slip up here, we have a room. And one-on-one definitely adds some special time. Granted, you know, the camaraderie and the ball busting and all that shit definitely is a higher level. But I'm not gonna lie, I love it when it's you know, a smaller group like you know, Jeremy and Caitlin try to find the opportunity to come up, and you know, they schedule their own events if we're working and we can't take the time off, and then we spend basically Friday night until Sunday hanging out like family. So the special occasion can be all yours. Rich again, I'll give you length, or was that a link? Whatever. I need a stiff drink. Gobble, gobble, snarf. Rich again. I didn't know the Scotsman was so tall. And bringing some fancy drink, too. Yeah. No. Due to contractual obligations, we were all required to squat a little. And then he was wearing 2-inch lifts. Just so that I can't go into it any farther. Rich again. Love it. All you keeping Ed's memory alive and well. I think of him often. Cheers, brother. We will never truly lose Ed. He will always be with us. Wade, given a rabid liberals salivating over denying us the Second Amendment rights and the uncertainty of Trump's response, the wise money will be investing in polymers, uppers, and parts. Just saying. Hey, yeah, I love, I mean, trust me, I can give you a whole list of guns that I wish was in my collection, but right now, I have, surprisingly, I have two revolvers that are in my wish list. Other than seeing them, they might leave those alone. So maybe I should move my list around a little. But the Magnum Research revolver chambered in 4570, and the Smith & Wesson 629 Deluxe from the custom shop. NIHAP showed me one. And that was pretty fucking badass too. I don't even remember what model it was, but I definitely would not be pissed off to have that particular one. That was sweet. Why did you not give me the number so I could look that up in the book? Rich, another fine review, brother. Nice to make it all the way to my song. Cheers, my friend. Thank you, Rich. David Brown, hello, kook fucks. David, as always, David went to bat for us. He went shooting the day before up at Dead On and said, "Hey, I've got my boys. I got my group coming in tomorrow, Friday, around 11 o'clock." And David somehow managed to take $10 a person off of the range fees. Well, I know the owner loves David's books, and they were both law enforcement at one point in their lives, so they probably did hug it out. Either way, David, I appreciate that. I mean, what can I say? what was our group? Took about $80, $90 off of what it would have cost us as a group. That's just more ammo and alcohol, except for you. More ammo. Agent Chaos, best brew review ever, but I think it's because I was there. Laughed my ass off. That was a pretty good one. Agent Chaos, good times for sure. Absolutely. Cheap old gun guy. Thanks for making Eric put on his Z-string, or it just couldn't be a G-string. Now I won't be able to sleep tonight. Cheap old guy, I have a little something to show you, but since I see you have another comment, I'm going to make you wait. Actually, cheap old gun guy, to test your skills, I'm not sure if, oh man, it's just a little bit low. Cheap old gun guy, I'm going to give you a fast hint. Ready? Hey, it's only 2 comments of waiting. Ammohead 73. Damn, what a sausage fest in this video. I smell duck butter. You know, Scotsman wanted that rifle out just to piss you off. Crazy Scotsman. Hey, Crazy Scotsman, suck it. Laugh out loud. I guess you saw the firearm. Cheap old gun guy. Well, I don't put out videos because I'm just not good at it. I did try a few times, and they were so shitty I just couldn't in good conscience post any. I didn't want to give the gun community a black eye. Maybe I'll try again at a later time. Maybe, but if you are a fan of cheap old guns, it's actually probably, I can tell you from your taste, I am not exactly sure about cheap, but you know, you do have me intrigued as to what is in your collection. But I do have something to show you. Of all the people in the group, several will enjoy this. Cheap old gun guy, put on a condom and grab that towel. Yeah, baby. M1 time. Unfortunately, Dead On said it was fine to shoot this, but this particular purchase did not come with the clip. Yes, you can finally use that word correctly in a gun sentence. So I am not going to get the opportunity to shoot this bad boy. I mean, we could have done single shot, but I'm going to get a hold of some 30-06. Here's the funny thing, NIHAP, is I had a bunch of 30-06, but since I didn't own a 30-06, I think I gave it to Mikey. But and then of course NIHAP was NIHAP saw the rifle and somehow jumped on Amazon, and like the following day the sling showed up for it, a proper sling. Did I say swing? A proper sling. I cannot wait to shoot this. Here's the funny or ridiculous. I don't know if it's because he thinks I don't want to shoot it or he covets it so much. And me and NIHAP were talking about this. My brother-in-law Michael owns a very nice M1, and he brings it out, bum 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 bum, and he turn around, and I don't even know where the fuck he puts it. He might stick it right up his ass. I mean, I have no idea. I've never fired my brother-in-law's yet. I've watched hundreds of rounds go through it. To be totally honest, I have fired an M1 Grande, or however, I mean, I guess I was told everybody pronounces his name wrong. It was Gandhi, or the Grand, and that's just what it's kind of stuck with. I have shot one in my entire life, Ed's. And Ed was like, I'd really like you to get your hands on it. Well, that never happened, but this is awesome. But yeah, we were gonna pick up some ammo, even if we had to drive out nowhere and do a single shot pop with it, but NIHAP couldn't remember what was. You can't just throw anything through this. You need to do the proper ammo. So, cheap old gun guy, that jizz-worthy moment was just for you. And the rest of you, I hope you had your condom and towels, if that's what gets you going, because I know I've said something like the Mosin Nagant didn't do anything for me. Seriously, it was like boom, 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 boom. Cheap old gun guy. I know this is gonna hurt, and one of the younger guys actually up at Dead On is a huge, old, just vintage rifle guy, and he wouldn't even look at my picture of my Mosin. Yeah. When I pulled that out and handed it to him, he said I did redeem myself. Yeah, that right there is like holy grail kind of stuff. I hope it runs. Matt Davis, the gang's all here. Good times. Thank you, Matt. Tordisius, cowbell. Good to the last drop. Tordisius, how could I ever deny you? This is another man. Tordisius, maybe it's the alcohol talking, but what the hell? I've known you. I think I've known, of all the people I interact with, everybody from when I started my channel, unfortunately, is either gone or just they don't even do their channel anymore, or they just like disappeared. You, my friend, I think I've known you longer than anybody else, and yet I know very little about you. I know you have some issues with Zippos and cowbells, and for this, I toast you. Blue Tunda 40. Where are we? Oh, we're getting there. A handful. Seeing you and Chris fighting over jock straps again. Okay, then I'll be back. Blue Thunder. What a freaking crew. Good stuff, bro. Ed lives on. Jerry, you know you're supposed to be here, you bastard. Don't schedule shit around this time of the year, okay? Tell your family to do something else. Gunwild. I know you can fit another dozen or so people down in the cave. I wish, my friend, I wish. Actually, due to the situation, due to the doo-doo, I had to actually pull everything this way. I mean, people always say, it looks bigger. Well, if I'm touching you, this is the front of the shelf, and the boiler that heats the whole house is right here. So the gas pipe that every now and then, there's a reference point. The gas line is here, and the entrance to the possible time portal into Gun City is right there. So it's not a big area, and of course there's always the rule of thumb: you should not block the gun girl. See, this was my personal thing. I pretty much went with this one because I just thought she had some fucking sexy shoes. And I kind of like her tits. J-Dog, a unicorn and a squirrel. alone with company last, and being wrong, kind of a tradition. Alone with, the real Cobra burnout. Someone combs Scotsman's beard while he is asleep. I bet all kinds of treasures are lost in there. Cobra, it is so fucking funny you said that, because one of the things, and I bet you he could pull this off, is beard carry. At a bare minimum, Christopher has a .22 Magnum revolver, one of those little tiny things. If you know goddamn well, he could put a fucking revolver in that and nobody'd know. Hell, he might be able to put the M1 in there and nobody'd know. Real cool burnout. Cheers, Ed. Cobra, I know where your heart lies, and you're not the kind of guy. Actually, you're probably pissed off at me because I keep mentioning it, but hashtag Be Like Ed is a Cobra original. If he was to get a copyright on that, he was first, and we would not be able to say it. But I'm so glad you did, my friend. So glad you did. Smile Money with the last comment an hour and 51 minutes ago. Well, the chief of police was hired by the mayor, so he had a parrot. He had to parrot the mayor. It didn't help. He was fired a few days later because he didn't take action when one or two women police officers complained about sexual harassment. Liberal shit gets even there. Liberal shit gets even their poster children. And Smile Money has the last official comment. Night Rain Porter from Oso. What is it was roasty, judicious, I'm not sure how that applies, chewy, complex, robust, bold, creamy, immense. Gonna leave that one right there. Does not give an alcohol percent. Someone wants to look this up and test my shit. I'm gonna say somewhere between 6.5. Ooh, it's gonna be bold. 6.5 and 7.5. I'm just gonna say somewhere around 7%. That's just my guess. And on the E scale, Christopher, shocked. I haven't been a huge fan of stuff from Oso. I mean, it's not like they suck. It's just kind of like they make okay beer. I'm gonna shoot this guy an 8. Now heading to the. Good God, woman. Can you do me?
Banana peppers, jalapenos, Anaheim, cherry bomb, the extremely hot ones.
Those are?
Yeah, the hot peppers. And then some tomatoes. I'll make you some salsa.
Can you grab a two-hearted ale out of the freezer while I show the goods? Oh my God. Fresh shit from the garden. Oh my God. Okay, that's awesome. And your tomato plants finally got the shit going.
Yeah.
You know, I'm starting to wonder
This
if
one got
those.
bruised, though, and I accidentally put my finger through it. It's soft.
Cut that off of there. What's that damn?
I
Oh,
put some banana pepper in there too, just to even it out the hot.
was there any garden salsa ready to go? Oh, that's good. You got those that have to go in there too.
Oh no, these are the garden salsa.
Well, what are those ones?
These are the garden salsa. These are the hot peppers. The one that Dad gave you that you said tasted more like the jalapeno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's your Mad Hatter.
No. Cherry bomb.
No, yeah, cherry bomb. Mad Hatters aren't there yet.
I'm starting to wonder if any of the shit that's supposed to be red is really going to go red. The super chilies, 1 or 2 out of that whole
There's a
plant.
couple that are turning red right now.
Those Mad Hatters are supposed to be red. I don't see a sign.
But we're not there yet. We're not whatever the time frame is. Some of it's like 80 days out.
Then we got the Caribbean. It says hottest pepper in the Caribbean. So they're 400,000, and they're definitely a lot less than even a ghost pepper.
Where'd you get soda from?
This is from the kids,
What kids?
Jeremy and Caitlin,
Oh.
and it's supposed to be
Hot.
supposed to be aged.
All kinds of goodies.
Who brought this?
Well,
No, did he?
I think so. I don't know for sure. I know who brought the Ardbeg.
Yeah, what's left of it. Disappointed happily.
Is it down to like a half a bottle?
Yeah, it's.
That's about half a bottle.
We've got. There's 6 fingers left. Oh man, have you looked for a recipe?
I gotta find mine. I have one. I just gotta find it.
I'm sure it'll show how much more peppers we need to add. I mean, we've got a shit ton that have already been in the freezer, so we can thank you, Mark. Mark said just freeze them and then you can use them
How
whenever.
long will they last though, frozen? Can you answer that question for me?
Oh, Mark, if you see this, how long can you safely freeze stuff?
Yes.
I mean, I still have some of your Reapers from last year. He sent me so many goddamn Reapers.
You got so many Reapers right now, it's just crazy.
I'll
One's already starting to turn on your sister's plant.
the Reapers?
Yeah, it's starting to turn red.
Remind me to talk to you about that. I got called this morning.
For your sister?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take these upstairs and I'm going to put them in the kitchen and I got to see if I can find my recipe again. If not, then I'm going to have to search up for a new one.
Wow, that didn't take long. This was warm at the start of the brew review.
Yeah, but that freezer will freeze anything in like 2.2 seconds. Is that a two-hearted ale?
An hour.
Is that Ed's beer?
Yeah. Sorry, Ed. Oh, shit, sorry, Ed. Seriously, it wasn't her chest. Her fucking shoes are awesome.
Really?
It looks like I will have to let this warm up a little bit. Okay.
I can smell that.
Two-hearted ale?
Yeah. What is it very,
It's an,
oh.
Two-hearted ale is an American IPA, perfectly balanced American IPA brewed with 100% Centennial hops, blessed by Ed Morrissey and bursting with aroma.
With what?
Bursting with aromas ranging from pine to grapefruit.
I can smell a grapefruit. Pine though?
When you drink an IPA, you're either going to get a really natural, earthy kind of pine, or you're going to get grapefruit. She likes it, I think.
No. Oh, that's just like sucking on pine needles off a pine tree.
This is why I was so shocked that he actually ended up loving this. I thought this was...
And then it follows up by that citrus. Cool. I don't know how you drink beer. Okay, I'm going.
Okay.
You're almost done?
I am hitting the Two-Hearted Ale Club button. And there is, wow, a bunch of people in here. Crazy Scotsman, Two-Hearted Ale Club, whiskey.
With a Y, no E. Cheers, Lars.
Whiskey. wild. Drinking on a school night, I see. Cheers, Two Hearted Ale Club. Yes, yes, Gun Wild. You can sit right next to the Ardbeg, which is sitting right next to the Chavez. It's got a little sweetness to it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't see who brought the bottle. I personally didn't think it was NIHAP because, you know, got to leave precious space on the carry-on. Okay, Jolson, the Two Hearted Ale Club needs more cowbell and shots. I will give you this. Boom. Fu Master Chew 12. Could it be? Did I make it to the Two Hearted Ale Club for once? Cheers, brother. Yes, yes you did. Beard CB, hello, Two Hearted Ale Club. Hashtag be like Ed. Hashtag whiskey. I will have to owe you one. Smile Money, oh, it's time for the Two Hearted Ale Club. Cheers. Cheers. Matt Davis, Two Hearted Ale Club because beer is tasty. I cannot disagree with you. This is probably closer to the Four Hearted Ale because all that water is frozen and only the alcohol came out. Smile Money, oh look, Christopher commented what's next, his annual video, Everyone Stay Alive. And that's it, but just for the fun, I'm going to hit the button one more time and I'm going to get out of here and go find something to eat. Yes, that was it. Smile Money. Victorious. Okay, guys. Cheers. Thank you all. Thank all you guys that were here. It was absolutely a fantastic 5 days. I wish it was longer, and I wish it happened more often. Shit, that sounded terrible.